Hello friends and welcome to my channel. I took a little bit of a break, but I am back, and during that break I was filming everything I was doing. If you're new here, my name is Anne and I just moved into my little country cottage, and today we are going to be doing a little revamp in the kitchen and the living room. I would love it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps me out and motivates me to make more content for you. I have some content coming up for Christmas, day in the lives, and a Q&A that you've all been asking for about my divorce. So starting off in the kitchen, I loved the curtains that I had, but I felt like they were just too heavy and I wanted to go in a different direction. Now, one of my sweet subscribers a while back told me about these zebra curtains, and I looked them up and I knew that I wanted to get them, and I was waiting until they were on sale. And once they were on sale, I went ahead and purchased them. So I'm going to go ahead and get these hung up. I will let you know that I absolutely adore the way that this turned out. I was feeling like my house was super dark and I was feeling closed in, and I needed to do some changes because it was affecting my mood and affecting my day-to-day life, and I was feeling really down in the dumps, but this helped me out tremendously. These were super easy to install after I figured out where I wanted to position them. You'll notice that I did the middle window on the inside and the two outer windows up above the windows. I preferred it to be inside, but it just wasn't going to happen with the two outer windows because of the screen on it. Had I foreseen that, I may have done them all out, but I don't mind having one in closer to the window and the other two above. You'll see what I'm talking about when I'm done. But these are super great. I think they're going to work wonders for the summertime as well as the winter. I felt pretty exposed. There is a little side road on the other side of my fence, and I just felt like people driving by, because it's super dark right here in the country, can completely see inside, and I just wasn't liking it, and I wanted something that would give me a little more privacy, and this does it. I even walked outside to see if you could see inside, and you can't. It's fantastic. I mean, you can see that there's a light on inside, but as far as anything else, you can't see anything else. Now, I was going to leave the curtain above the kitchen sink window, but I lived with it for a few days and I decided, no, I want to do the same thing. So, unfortunately, the curtains that I got for the other windows, it wasn't the correct size for this window, so I had to get something different. So it is a little different than the other ones, but you cannot tell unless you're up close. It doesn't look any different. And I just am so glad I chose to do this window as well. I could see the sky. I could see the birds flying. I just feel like it is so much more open. Now, after doing this, one thing led to another, and I moved into the living room to change the curtain at my French door, and then that led to wanting to change my cabinets. So you'll see all of that in this video. If you've watched past videos of mine, you know that I covered up these French doors because my dogs would bark, and that's essentially why I had the big curtain up, is to keep my dogs from looking outside because there's a lot of foot traffic out front from my family, and I really needed them to not bark all the time because I'm on the phone and I can't always yell at them and tell them no, and so that was my answer to it at that time. But again, I felt super closed in, and I wanted to mock what I did on my other French doors in the kitchen. I wanted to do in here, and I felt like just having a wall of curtains, it just, again, felt too heavy. I felt so closed in. And I know in the springtime or after Christmas into the new year at some point, I'm going to paint the living room the same green color as I did the kitchen. And I just have all these ideas floating in my head. And I wanted to start with the curtains because, again, I was feeling super closed in. Now, as far as the couch goes, it is fantastic. I love it, but it is too big for the space, and I was missing a side table. And so I decided to take one piece away. I already have one piece upstairs, but I decided to take yet another piece away and put it upstairs. And that way I have enough room for a side table. And then eventually I'm going to get rid of my fireplace because, you guys, it doesn't work. I've tried. It's cold here and it's gone. It's a goner. And there are no parts around for it. So unfortunately, we have to get rid of it. And I'm going to be getting a split system. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to take a piece of this couch out and make some more room and get a side table. And I love the hominess that condensing the couch and adding the side table added to this space. I was waiting and waiting for a side table that I liked to go on like Nextdoor or the secondhand apps, and I just didn't find one that was right for this room. So I purchased an inexpensive one off of Amazon. I think this was like $35. It was less than $40 and super easy to put together. And I thought, well, if I find another one, then I can just give this one to somebody who can't afford one. And then, of course, my brother-in-law comes home with some side tables, but that's okay. I'm just going to use this one for now and then maybe find another one or just keep it. This one's really grown on me. I really like it. I love the 3-tier and I like the color because it matches the coffee table and the bar. I was toying with the idea of painting my bar, but I decided not to because it goes with coffee table and now my side table. Okay, I know a lot of you don't like this curtain, but I haven't shown why I have this curtain up here and why it's always closed besides the obvious, so you can't see my niece and nephew play. But I had to have some work done on the outside, and we had to take out the window and do some stuff on the outside as well as here, and my plug is not here. I'm just waiting for my dad to fix it up. He has so many projects going right now that I just don't want to bug him. So this needs to get finished, as well as this. And then they messed up when they were working on the outside of the wall, they messed this up. So I have to address this whole thing. But I honestly can't be bothered with it this year. So we're just simply going to hide it with a curtain. And so nobody will ever know. Of course, I'm going to be painting the walls right after Christmas. I'm going to be doing the same green color as I did in the kitchen. So all of this will all be nice and fixed up then. Hoping I can get him in here to do the electrical sometime soon, because I do have a extension cord running through here, and it's just annoying and an eyesore. But I have to remember that this is a little farmhouse and nothing is perfect. Okay, I moved this here and did a little decoration. I need a catch-all to put my glasses and stuff. I find that I'm using my computer desk, which is annoying, but I mean, it is what it is. But I have to move this out to find all my stuff and then put it back. And I just need something to where I can put my glasses and whatnots on. And I'm going to use this for the time being. I need to put this upstairs. I just need to wait for my sister because I want a tree to go here. And of course I need more. So I started painting the cabinets. As you can see, I decided to paint them white. I haven't done this portion yet, but I did this. I'm working on that door. I'm going to spray paint these black, and I have black handles that are coming from Amazon. I just wanted to put this door up because there's chemicals in there. I didn't want the animals to get in there. And then it made this look so peachy that I don't know if it's going to work, but I bought a peel and stick countertop, like a faux butcher block. So we'll see. I don't know what else to do. I don't want to paint the tile, so it blends so much better here. It was driving me nuts. I didn't like the dark, or, you know, it's like an orangey yellow tone, and I didn't like it. These are from the 70s. These are actually from my grandma and grandpa's house when they were alive on Silver Road Trail, and they ripped these out and updated the kitchen and all that good stuff. So here's what I have so far. I've also worked on this one, and I have to do this one, but that's going to be a different day. It is almost, what time is it? 4:30. So I'm going to stop here soon and enjoy the rest of the day. And my boys are home from their dads, going crazy. Okay, here's what I got so far. I ordered another piece because I just have to do that section and that's it, and then fix a corner or two with the new roll that's coming in. The corners are extremely hard. It picks up a little bit more of the flaws on camera that it does in person, but I'm okay with that. To me, it looks a hell of a lot better than it did before. But I don't know, this is a quick fix, something inexpensive, and then maybe, hopefully next year, I can get rid of the tile and actually get countertops. But for now, for $14 a roll, it's an inexpensive, cheap fix that makes me happy. And here is how it all turned out. I hope you enjoyed watching me update my little country cottage. There is definitely more to come, so stay tuned for that. Please do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe button if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in the next video real soon. Bye!